What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Beckers, bringing you a Black Ops 3 video for you today. We're going to talk about, in my opinion, an important topic, and that is, should competitive be in Call of Duty, or how has competitive treated Call of Duty in terms of the multiplayer game? The reason why I say this is because I think in this game cycle, Black Ops 3, some of the patches that they've done, to me, it seems like they're trying to make competitive better. However, it's making multiplayer worse, and they're not listening. It's a bit odd, because surely you'd want to cater to the fact that people who play multiplayer would want things sorted out compared to not that many people playing competitive, because let's be honest, competitive isn't going to be the main business for Call of Duty. It's going to be the multiplayer, the DLC. Unfortunately, the stupid supply drops. Because I'm thinking to myself, what if competitive isn't in Call of Duty? It would make the game so much better. So much better, in my opinion. In my opinion, Call of Duty shouldn't be competitive. It should just be a relaxing game. That's what it should be. A nice, relaxing game. Not the way... Because also the problem with the competitive scene is the way they treat the people that aren't as skillful. They treat them like trash. It's ridiculous. Like, oh, get pooped on. I'm not going to swear because I don't want to swear in my videos. So get pooped on. Oh, you're trash. So they've been playing the game religiously like you for like the entire time. It's not right to compare the scene at all. It needs to be gone, in my opinion. It's the way they speak to like where they speak to each other as well. That's a no-no. Right now, I'm going to retreat. So it's, in my opinion, competitive isn't needed in COD. It should be. It should just stop, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, some certain people are they sort of behave, but other people just don't, and it's not right at all. I'd like to know what your opinions are on it, because I think if there was no competitive in Call of Duty in general, the games would play a lot better. I mean, skill-based matchmaking wouldn't be in COD at all if competitive wasn't in COD. Because look at AW and Ghost. Need I say more? Not Ghost. AW and Black Ops 3 even. There was competitive in Ghost, but they didn't have skill-based matchmaking in Ghost. But the thing is, if you're going to put skill-based matchmaking in the game, just put it in the arena. Make the competitive playlist, because let's be honest, even arena is awful. AW last year was horrendous competitive. Because I want to be. This is going to sound really cliche. I don't just hate competitive just the same simple reason that it's just COD being trashed, etc. It's the fact that yes, I did want to be a competitor. However, I suddenly saw the light side of it. The fact that it's getting boring. The competitive community is a not nice community, in my opinion. They talk down on other people. They then say good job in getting that win. I'd say if a team does bad, they usually say you should have done better. You should have, won that game. And they sort of beat down the people that didn't do so well in that game. And it's like, what? That makes no sense. Why would you do that? It's just, I don't know. It's stupid, the community. It really is. I'm just glad I didn't become a competitor, because, oh man, I would get so infuriated by how they speak to you. Like, I'm a human being. I'm not a piece of trash that you just, you know, feel like abusing verbally. That's not right. So, I think competitive needs to be removed from COD. Some people may say, oh, but it brings out the best in COD. No, it hasn't. The last 2 CODs have been because of what competitive has done. I mean, look at MW3, Black Ops 2, Ghost, even though the maps... The problem with Ghost was the maps. The game played well, but the maps were too big. But the thing is, it played well, as such, in my opinion. But competitive with it, it's just the same thing. They use the same OP weapons. I mean, this year they tried to change it, to shade them, but it takes way too long to play a competitive game in this game. It's silly. It takes about, what, 5 minutes to get into the game, from what I can tell, because I try to play competitive, and the ban and protect thing is just silly. And then, when you get in the game, some people just leave, and it's like, is there really a point to this? It's just... Competitive doesn't work unless you're playing in, say, a team like Envy or Uptick. It doesn't work for COD. It never will. And as soon as they realise that, I think it'll make the game so much better. I mean, if they want to keep competitive in it, fair enough. Have a separate system where you can tweak their weapons, their perks, their score streaks, compared to the multiplayer. We don't want all these buffs to the ARs to make them more stronger. We want to have a balanced game, not a game that punishes certain playgroups. Like the SMGs, I mean, they've been nerfed to hell, and ARs have been buffed, and buffed. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense at all. Why would you suddenly base your game on a competitive community where that's not your main market group? It isn't. It never will be. But they don't want to realise that. If they want to keep competitive in, fine, have a separate playlist that actually works. No skill-based matchmaking in the multiplayer, because that is just... that's stupid. That really is. Especially in the last 2 ones, where this one, I think, if you're top of the group, you get like the worst teammates of all. And the average players on the other team, and you can't do anything, because your teammates have no left or right thumbs. And also the fact that the patches shouldn't affect multiplayer, in the fact that if they're saying patching, I don't know, the pistol to make it more stronger for competitive, why put that? Why do that for multiplayer? That's just going to make it more and more frustrating, because this game is. I mean, look at the flinch. I think the main reason why they put the flinch in is because they make competitive more... what's the word? More exciting. But the problem is, in competitive, there's only, I think there's 4 people on the team. You're not going to be seeing like an entire team like at once. They can be split. So it makes the gunfights more interesting. However, in multiplayer, that's not the case. You have 6 or either 8 teammates or enemies. And your shot just goes if you're shooting at somebody else and somebody shoots at you from a different direction. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. Anywho, I'll leave it there. If you enjoyed the video, leave the like and subscribe if you're new.